Okay, we're going to talk about our last two examples using integration by parts. And as we've done in the previous videos, I'm going to go ahead and write integration by parts formula, which is the integral of u dv equals u times v minus the integral of v du. And we use that acronym LIATE to help us choose u. So in this first example, notice that we don't have a product of two functions. We can think of it as a product. We could think of this as the natural log x times 1 dx and still have a u dv problem. And also notice that this is the integral of log, which we don't know. So we can find it. So using LIATE, for sure our choice of u should be the natural log of x. So let's let u be natural log of x, which means that dv will be everything else in our integrand, and that's 1 dx. So getting our other two parts, we need differential du will be the derivative of the natural log times dx. So that's 1 over x dx. And v is going to be the antiderivative of 1, which will just be x, since the derivative of x is 1. Okay, now we can write our integration by parts. We have the integral of the natural log of x dx will be equal to u times v. Here our uv is x times the natural log of x minus v du. So that's the integral of vx times du, which is 1 over x dx. So this looks really promising because on the right side, x times 1 over x is just 1. So we have x times the natural log of x minus the integral of 1 dx. So that's x natural log of x minus the integral of 1 dx will just be x. Since this is an indefinite integral, we'll have a plus c, and now we have the integral of the natural log function. I never memorize that. I just use integration by parts when I need to because it's a pretty quick problem. Okay, let's try our final example on integration by parts here. And so once again, we don't seem to have a very obvious product, except we have a trig function times 1 dx. Okay, that's good. But it's also a composition, right? We can see that this is a composition. So for me, the first thing that I think about when there's a composition is, can I do a u substitution? I'm going to try it because I'm not quite sure. I'm torn between u sub or integration by parts. What's going to work? I'm going to start with a u sub and see where that leads me to. And with u substitution, I always think about the inside of a composition, letting that be u. So I'm going to do a u substitution, and we will let u be the inside, which is square root of x, or x to the 1/2. And we know that with a u sub, we're transforming the integral to be a u integral. So we need du, which is the derivative of u. So the derivative of u is going to be 1/2 times x. And we subtract 1 from the exponent, that'll give us a -1/2 dx. So I'm going to rewrite this a little bit before I write the integral in terms of u. I'm going to write this as 1 over 2 root x, because x to the -1/2 can be brought down to the denominator as the square root of x dx. And since I want to substitute that dx, I'm going to solve here for dx and write that dx is going to be equal to 2 times the square root of x du. All right, let's write our integral in terms of u. All right, let's see. So we have integral cosine, well, square root of x is that u, and dx is 2 root x du. But we cannot have an integral with two different variables here. Single integral with two variables is not good. But notice that we have a 2 root x, and our original u is the square root of x. So we can write this as, I'm going to pull the 2 out of the integral. That square root of x is just u. So this is u times cosine of u du. And now notice, now we do have a product of 2 functions that's very easy to see. So we can do integration by parts here. The only thing we have to be careful about is our use of u, because we're already using it for something else. So I'm going to write our integration by parts formula using a different variable. I'm going to write it like this. I'm going to write w dv, where w now is instead of u. So this will be wv minus, originally that was uv minus integral of v du. So this will be v dw, just so that we can use a different variable since we've already used u in our u substitution. All right, so let's think about this. We're gonna let's let w, well, let's think about LIATE. We don't have a log function, we don't have an inverse function, but we do have an algebraic, which is just u. So we need w and we need dv. So w will be the algebraic function u. To get dw, we take the derivative, which will just be du. dv will be everything else, which is cosine of u. And so v will be the antiderivative, or sine u. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this up. We had that 2 on the outside. W times v, right? We're using this part. W times v is u times sine u minus the integral of v dw, which will be sine of u du. Okay, and we know we can integrate that. So we've got 2u sine u. I'm going to distribute the 2, so minus 2. Antiderivative of sine is negative cosine, so this becomes plus 2 cosine of u plus c. But our original integral was in terms of x, so we'd like to write our final form in terms of x also. So we'll go back to our original substitution up here, which is that u is the square root of x. So our final answer will be 2 root x sine of root x plus 2 cosine of the square root of x plus c. And we are done. So in this problem, we needed a u substitution first, and then we applied integration by parts.